we're going to be here for a couple hours. We're going to be just building this PC, chat. I got all the parts right here. We're going to be using this desk right here. I got one different angle that we'll be able to use as well when I'm putting the motherboard together. So I was able to get that. Like I said, just this morning I just kind of been setting this up, getting it ready to go, and we're good to go, chat. It's going to be a great... First piece is the Ryzen 5. That's what's going to be going in it. That's going to be the CPU. This thing is a beast, chat. Let me tell you, it is a beast. This thing is just amazing, chat. I love it. I love it. Here we go. I'm trying to show you guys the... Hey, look at there's you guys. Say hi to yourselves. You guys see the reflection? So we're gonna be putting a Ryzen 5 in this PC, chat. So that's the brain, chat. This is gonna be the brain, chat. Next, we're gonna be putting 16 gigs of RAM, 3200 megahertz Corsair Vengeance RAM, two 8GB sticks. Hold on, I'm hoping my camera will focus. There we go, chat. There we go. DDR4, 16 gigabytes. So that's the RAM that I picked out. Pretty cost efficient too, chat. It's not very expensive for the performance that you're getting. Next, we have the power supply. Nothing too crazy, chat. It's just a 550 watt power supply. It's going to be more than enough for any upgrades that get put in here, anything like that. This is just perfect. 550, 600 is about standard for most builds, chat. So pretty good power supply. It's 80 plus bronze, so you know it's going to be reliable. Definitely going to last for a long time. So that's the power supply, chat. Next, we got one of the most important parts, chat. We got the GPU, which is the Radeon 5500 XT. Best bang for your buck in terms of GPUs, chat. It's got 8 gigabytes that you see right here. It's got 8 gigabytes of VRAM, which is super, super good for really any game that you're going to be playing. The more VRAM you have, the more graphical, load you can put on your GPU. So this is going to get the job done for really any game. Get about 120 frames in pretty much any game, chat. So this is the way we're going. Like I said, really cost efficient for the card that you're getting. It's awesome. It's awesome. Might be building a PC, chat. If you want me to build your PC, you hit me up, all right? If you need me to build your PC for you, I'll help you pick out parts. I'll build it for you. I'll ship it to you. If you pay for shipping, I'll build it for you. And chat, mainly what I want is just, I mainly just want, like, to get the content of it. I just want to build it. I'm not asking for a lot. So, chat, like I said, this is what's going to be going in it, GPU. If you have any questions, if you want me to build your PC, let me know. Message me in Twitch, Discord, whatever it might be, and we'll get something going if you're interested in it, chat. I know what I'm doing, chat. Chat, our next piece is going to be the motherboard. So here's our motherboard. We got the Phantom Gaming B550 motherboard. These B550 motherboards, chat, are really, really good for upgrading your CPU in the future. Let's say he wants to get the new Ryzen systems at some point in the future, the new CPUs that they're coming out with. This is going to be able to install it. He's going to be able to upgrade it whenever he wants to. So this motherboard is for sure probably the best for the price, in my opinion. The B550s are amazing. It has Wi-Fi, all that good stuff, chat. So yeah, this is a really good motherboard. Not too expensive either. Like I said, chat, this whole build is about 800 bucks. This is the case that we're looking at. The Masterbox MB511 ARGB. It's gonna have some cool RGB fans on the front. So let me go ahead and get this out of here. Give me just 1 second here. Chat, look at how beautiful this case is. This is a beautiful case, chat. Go ahead and show you guys the front side in just 1 second here. Alright, chat, so look, this is what we're looking at right here. This is the Cooler Master case. It's got a side glass panel right here. The glass panel, you'll be able to see in. It's a little bit tinted, which is nice, chat. In the sense that, you can see in there, but you can't see, like, too vividly. You know what I'm saying, chat? The front of the case, I love. This case is going to have so much airflow. It's amazing, chat. Front of the case, it's got all RGB fans right here. 3 of them already mounted right here. You know, it's got the, you know, the power supply, things like that. Cooler Master, chat. This is a very, very nice case. I'm really excited to build in it. This is going to be legit, chat. This is going to be legit. So, chat, right here, what we're looking at, what was underneath, chat, was some zip ties that it came with. Came with zip ties. Came with this little, it looks like a hub for the, what is it? It's like a power hub for the fans. So we're going to go ahead and use this. That'll be nice. Like I said, our main priority is going to be to get the power supply in there. First of all, we're not going to mess with any of these cords at the moment. Like I said, there's really nothing to mess with. Once we get the motherboard in there, we'll start being able to plug everything in. We can go ahead and mount this. I don't know exactly where I'm going to be putting this little director. So, yeah, we'll just get an eye on it here. And then we got our hard drive bay right down here. These things just pull out, and you can put your hard drives right there. I know it's probably a little bit hard to see. The thing to keep in mind about power supply is that the fan that's on the power supply should be facing down towards the air vents that are at the bottom of the case. So I put the power supply in here. It looks like it's upside down, but really it's the right way. Got this motherboard, chat. Let's check it out. So like I said, we got the B550 Phantom motherboard. This is a really, really good quality motherboard, chat. Let me just go ahead and put the parts right here off to the side. So yeah, what we're going to be doing here, what the motherboard essentially is, chat, is going to be for our CPU. We're going to put the brain of the computer in here, and that's where we're going to go from there. It's going to be our I/O shield. That's going to go right on the back of the case. This is what you're going to see. This is basically on the back of the case. Literally your shield. That's literally protecting the part of the motherboard that would be exposed from not being exposed. So chat, here we are. Here's our motherboard. It came with these really cool Wi-Fi antennas, which is nice. You don't have to go and buy any. And then you hook them right up, and it has Wi-Fi compatibility. And I'll go ahead and show you where that goes in just a second here, chat. So just give me 1 second while I get this thing out. What a beautiful motherboard, chat. What a beautiful motherboard. Alright, here we go, here we go. Can't decide if I want to build it on here, which I think I'm going to, just so we have a little bit of an elevated surface. Here we go, chat, here we go. So this is what our motherboard is looking like. It's going to be so beautiful, chat, just so, so beautiful. The way that the AMD cards go on motherboards too, chat, it's really interesting in the sense that they go on sideways. It's not gonna go up and down like this. It's gonna go this way. It's not gonna go up and down. It's gonna go this way. As you see this little bar right here, that's kind of what you base it off of. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set it down right here. I'll go ahead and turn it for y'all so y'all are seeing it right side up and not sideways. So yeah, let me go ahead and before I do that, I'm gonna actually move this because I feel like I'll probably bump this and then like totally mess up totally mess up something. So go ahead and just get that out of our way so we don't gotta worry about it, chat. That's easy. Let me grab a little more water real quick. So yeah, chat, what we're gonna be putting on this motherboard is going to be RAM. We're going to be putting the processor, and we're also going to be putting this NVMe drive on here. So the first thing I'm going to do is put the NVMe drive, just get that out of the way. It's going to go right here. I don't know if you can see that, but it says M.2, which is where the NVMe drives go. It goes into those M.2 drives. It's really tiny. I doubt you guys can see it, but it's just this part right here. And the thing is, chat, the graphics card is going to go right here, so it's important to put those NVMEs on first because the graphics card is literally going to go right next to it and cover where the NVMe is going to go. So it's important to get those things on first, get them, quote-unquote, like out of our way. So we'll go ahead and get the general rule is to occupy the 2 slots that are further away from the CPU, just so you have a little more room to mount the CPU, and so you have a little bit of room in between the RAM sticks themselves so that they're not right next to each other if they don't have to be. So yeah, the RAM sticks I'm just going to, like I said, install in every other. And that is the general rule. Oh, I'm silly, chat. I need to take these out. I'm silly. $4.99. Yo, not bad, fam. Not bad. That's a good processor. And the thing is, though, you're going to have that processor for a long time. Especially if you got a good GPU. Regardless if you don't have a good GPU, it allows you to upgrade the GPU. You know what I'm saying? That's the best part about it. What's my PC? My PC, I'm running a i5. And I have a NVIDIA 1066 gigabyte with 32 gigs of RAM. So it's good. I'd say, yeah, and I got a terabyte of hard drive disk space. And really, the thing about my build, too, is I didn't build it. My dad built it, and he kind of, when, you know, he passed away, I got his PC, so it's basically a 10-year-old PC that I just put into a new case. I did a case swap with it. So, yeah, that's basically what that PC is. And that's basically my PC, so hopefully someday we'll upgrade to the 2-PC setup, put a Ryzen 7 in it, put a Radeon 5700 XT in it, and we'll call it a day. It's going to be a top-of-the-line gaming PC. So we'll put the other stick of RAM in here, chat. The sticks of RAM, you want to make sure to push them down where you hear the clicks. And they both clicked, as you probably heard. Just going to go right here, let it fall into place. There we go. Fell into place, chat. It did its thing. I put no pressure on it. It just kind of locked right there into place. All I did was just kind of hover it over, set it down. It got perfectly set into place. CPU cooler on top of it. And the cool thing about this, chat, is that it already comes with thermal paste pre-applied on here. So I don't got to mess with thermal paste. That is why this build is just the build, chat. The build. With your old 1070. Yo, 1070 is going to be a beast, though. That 1070 is going to be a... We got it all lined up. It is lined up perfectly on the standoff. So all we got to do now is just screw it in. Definitely. Chat, we're good to go. This cooler is going on there perfectly. Beautifully. One small hiccup. It's good to go. We got our RAM on here. We got our CPU with the cooler on there. We got our NVMe drive in here. So yeah, like I said, everything's ready to go. It's ready to be put in the case at this point. Yeah, we got it in there perfectly. That click was the last thing we were looking for. So now this entire thing is on here perfectly, chat. All the standoffs are lined up correctly. It is looking good. It is looking very, very good. Let me go ahead and just slightly angle this a little more. There we go, chat. There we go. So yeah, what I'm going to be doing is there's standoffs located all throughout this motherboard. And I'm going to be screwing in to keep the motherboard into place, chat. So that's our next step at the moment. And what I'm going to do is I'll show you guys the inside of it. Actually, let's see, chat. Let's see. So all these cables back here, chat, are all held up by a twist tie, which is fine. What I'm going to do first, chat, is I'm going to plug in the power supply to the motherboard itself. So that's what's going to be done first. This big, gigantic plug, chat, I know you guys can't really see it since it's obviously matching with how the PC looks. But this giant power supply, we're just about done here. Like I said, just cable managing, really plugging everything into the PC, the motherboard itself. And then we're going to mount the GPU, which is going to be pretty much the last step, aside from, like, obviously installing Windows, operating system, stuff like that. But yeah, other than that, we're just about good to go here. Like I said, just finishing up plugging in the last couple things into the motherboard. And then we'll go ahead and fire this bad boy up. Chat, this is going to be a beast of a gaming PC. It's going to be a beast. Kind of cleaning up the cable management, like I said back here. As much as I can, chat, I'm not very, very proud of the way these cables are looking, though. These could look better, chat. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Let's see. What can be done here? Okay, I think I know. So, chat, look at this. This is the cable management. Like I said, it's not bad, but just could be better. I'm not crazy about it, but there are just a lot of loose cables around here, you know, especially right here. This is just a jumble of cables. And like I said, with this jumble of cables, chat, this one kind of has to be right here because this is the LED controller for the RGB fans in the front. So this is literally what's going to make the lights light up, which is why I have to have this up here. The rest of this is kind of just hanging out. Can't really do much else with it. Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm stuck at the moment. Just trying to clean it up how I can. Sword 18 is the name of a fire truck. Oh! Along with 2 other different trucks and companies. That is awesome. That is awesome. I like how they call the fire trucks the squirts. Hello? Hello, Case. Can you work with me? Hold on, chat. Let me have a conversation. Excuse me, can you work with me for just a minute? I don't like the way your cables are coming out. I'm going to need you to just kind of move them over a little bit. It's not working out. Between me and you, this isn't working out. What you got going on here, Case? This ain't it. Alright, chat. We're good. We're good. Check it out. This is the GPU we're looking at. MSI. Looking really, really clean. The Radeon. MSI Radeon. Whoo! Chat. This is looking like a beast. I love it, chat. I love it. See, and it's got the multiple display ports back here. Things like that. HDMI port if you need it. So that's a super, super clutch thing about these graphics cards. Chat, this is a beautiful looking graphics card. Oh, I love it. I love it. So yeah, Dragon, like I said, no Clash today, but very, very soon, my friend. Very, very soon. Alright, chat. What I'm going to do is put this case on its back, I guess, is what you would call it. I'm going to put its case on its back, and then I'm going to go ahead and mount the GPU that way. Just because I personally am a little more comfortable with doing it that way. Let gravity take it. Go ahead and mount it. Here we go, chat. Here we go. It's just sitting right there at the top. And what I'm going to do now is just slightly adjust where it is. Hold on, chat. Give me just 1 second. Okay, so here we go. There we go. There we go, chat. There we go. You guys hear the click? You guys hear that click? That was the click we were looking for, chat. This thing fits perfectly in here. There's no issues. This was the perfect card for this motherboard, chat. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It fits perfectly. Even if we had a bit of a bigger card, you could potentially have problems with this USB 3.0 right here, but there's no problems. Fits perfectly. Looks amazing, chat. Our GPU is now in the PC. This is the second brain. If a PC could have 2 brains, chat, this would be the second one. It's going to run anything perfectly fine, chat. Those cool math games, chat, forget about it. All the cool math games I know Pakistan's going to be playing. Chat, let's go ahead and check it out. I'll go ahead and show it to you guys up close here. So this is what we're looking at. It is all good to go. We got our power supply in there. We got the graphics card in there, chat. It's looking so, so clean. Everything's nice and in there. Everything's plugged in. So we're going to go ahead and try to power it on, chat. Let's see if it'll power on. Like I said, it might not, because when I was setting up the motherboard, these pins right here were just kind of hard to see what they were labeled. And these pins are, it's the case power switch. So it's literally the power button that's on the case, chat, that is plugged into this little pins right here that I could barely see. So if it doesn't work or if nothing happens when I try to power it on, that's what we're going to look at first. I'm going to go ahead and start it up, chat. First time starting it up. Fingers crossed. It's going to go well. I'm confident of it. Okay. This should not have power yet. Okay, good. It doesn't. Okay, hold on 1 second, chat. I think I see something right. Alright, there we go. We're good, chat. We're good. phone died. You're back. Hey, welcome back, friend. Welcome back. We're about to start it up, Cash. You came back just in time. Just making sure we're good to go. All right, here we go, chat. Without further ado, that's going to go on. Let it think for a second. See if I see any other LEDs on, chat. I don't specifically see any on. Doesn't mean they're not there, chat. Doesn't mean they're not there. Alright, let's go ahead and try it. Like I said, I'm assuming it might not start up first time. But we'll try it out. You no longer have tune-up and prestige lure? Will. You think it's going to be worth it? I think it's going to be worth it. Alright, chat. That's all plugged in. Good to go. Start it up. Woo! Chat, we have done it. Look at it go. Oh my gosh. And it's so quiet, chat. It is so quiet. Hold on one second. Ow. Hold up, chat. Hold up. Should be restarting itself. Yeah, I think that's what's happening right now. I'm pretty sure it's restarting itself. I'm also looking at the monitor that it's plugged into. Which the input should be fine. Let's see. Let's do anything. Yes. No. Chat, I might have to restart it. I need to plug in the keyboard. I forgot to plug in a keyboard, chat. Feels bad. It keeps prompting me for the BIOS setup. Chat. Hey, Cash, we got it, fam. We got it. It has been started up. Look at those beautiful RGB lights. Looks so good. All right, so what I'm going to do, set this up right here. Get my keyboard plugged in. This thing is literally just restarting nonstop, trying to get me to... there we go, chat. Okay, cool. So what I'm looking at now is that it is going to be setting up Windows. So I'm going to let it do its thing, chat. Windows, install now. Alright, so it's running the setup, chat. Chat, we have done it. We have done it. Look at this beautiful PC startup. First try. You love to see it, chat. Like I said, I only had one doubt about it. Other than that, this build was absolutely easy, chat. Other than that, this build came along really well. It's been a good build, chat. The specs are Ryzen 5 3600, 16 gigs of 3200 megahertz RAM with a 5500 XT graphics card, 8 gigabytes of VRAM in the graphics card as well. We're going to go ahead and install Windows 10 Pro on this. What else, chat? Regardless, the main thing is that it started up. I'm going to try to figure this out on my own, chat. But other than that, the stream is pretty much over, chat. That's pretty much it for me today. I'm just going to really spend the next couple hours here just getting, not couple hours, just pretty much hour getting the Windows 10 installed. Going to figure out why it's not recognizing it. So that's kind of what I'm going to be up to, chat. But other than that, I just really wanted to get the PC build itself on there. I wanted to give the content to you guys because I know I've been talking about it on Discord, stuff like that. So yeah, I wanted to let you guys know about that.